What's up, y'all? It's your boy Broadway, and today we are back to discuss my hatred. That's a strong word, but I hate Jennifer Kent's The Nightingale. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Let's get into a little bit of history with Jennifer Kent. Jennifer Kent, she is an Australian actor, director, filmmaker, writer. She's a jack of all trades, baby. She does it all. She started off acting some shows. She got bored of it. I believe she directed a short film called Monster. All right. Debuted at a lot of festivals, I think over like 50. Most of them Don't think it really got picked up for anything after that. She tried to write some movies. She had some scripts, never got picked up within Australia. So she said, if I want to find success, I got to get up out of Australia. And I got it out to the States or elsewhere. So that's when we get the Babadook, which I love the Babadook. It's one of my favorite movies. I know a lot of people, the ending is very divisive. I love the ending. I love the message. I love the scares. I love the creature design. I really want to get the book that was on, I'm pretty sure it's sold out already. And it's probably being sold for 2 to 3 times as much on eBay or some shit like that now. So, but yeah, love the Babadook. After that point, I was always looking forward to her next movie. And her next movie after that is The Nightingale, which I guess let's go ahead and get into it. And let me just say this right now. I don't hate Jennifer Kent, okay? I still can't wait to see whatever she does. She hasn't done anything since The Nightingale that came out in 2018, I believe. So, yeah, let's get into this real quick. I've already got it pulled up. You're not going to see it, but I shall on the IMDb. I'm just going to go ahead and say the synopsis that's on here. The synopsis for The Nightingale, set in 1825, Claire, a young Irish convict woman, chases a British officer through the rugged Tasmanian wilderness, bent on revenge for a terrible act of violence he committed against her family. On the way, she enlists the services of an Aboriginal tracker named Billy, who is also marked by trauma from his own violent past. Now, I'm really not going to do like I did with Primate. Bring her back, and what I plan to do with Obsession here very soon. I'm not going to go over the entire movie, okay? I'm just going to give you the base reasoning of why I hate it, all right? The experience, the expectations, and it will not get a second watch. It won't. You still got my love, Jennifer Kent, but essentially, bypassing all of that, all of the synopsis, what the trailer of this movie sells you is this is Jennifer Kent's taking on what the hell is that movie? It's on the tip of my tongue with the woman. I Spit on Your Grave. That is the idea that the trailer was pitching to you. This was Jennifer Kent's version of that. And I don't know if this was a novel, like an adaptation. So my knowledge on that is ignorant at best. Sorry to tell you that. So it's really just based on the movie, my knowledge for the story. But that's essentially what the trailer sells you. And that is what got me hyped. I was like, Jennifer Kent is going to do an I Spit on Your Grave spinoff type deal. Like, oh boy, I don't know if the what's it called? I'm stupid. The washing machine is probably making this thing sound all weird. But so yeah, that's pretty much what the movie is about. And let me tell you something. The scene, okay? The grape scene in this movie is brutality. It's terrible. It is awful. I'm not going to put any of it on screen. I might do like screenshots. Maybe I will put it on screen. Maybe I'm lying to you right now. but I do know this. I'm just going to explain it to you. All right. So yeah, like I said, it's set in 1825. Is when the British is essentially coming through, colonizing and enslaving the Tasmanian land. And boy, oh boy, what happens to this woman? She's got a husband. She's got a newborn baby. I think it's Nicholas Hoult. I gotta look, whoever the actor is that plays the main British soldier. But him and his squad come into her house, right? They come into her house, hut, whatever you want to call it. I'm just gonna lay it out flat out for you, just how it is. They come in, grape this woman, make the husband watch all the newborn baby sitting there crying. Keep that in your head. The newborn baby just crying the whole time during this, while this is happening. All right. Husband tries to fight back. He gets fucking clapped, shot up. Boom. He's gone. Right. She's still sitting there. And now the graping is about to get worse. But not only on top of that, one of the rookie officers, the one that was told to hold the baby while all this was going down, he can't handle none of this shit because this ain't what he signed up for. And he came into the military, into the British Army. No, he didn't sign up for a grape session and the murder of an entire family. All right. So he's sitting here sobbing his eyes out with the damn baby, talking about it won't stop crying, sir. It won't stop crying. What do I do? And of course, Nicholas Holt's character, he don't give a fuck. So he's just like, you got to shut that baby up before I shut both of you up. And so, of course, the rookie, he freaks out. And what happens, y'all? He takes that newborn baby and bashes its head into the damn wall, killing it instantly. And, this entire time, they are fucking this girl, Claire. They're graping this woman. All right. It's brutal. And after that baby's gone, it cuts to a POV shot of her getting like thrusted upon and she's just staring at the ceiling. It's brutal. And why do I hate this movie? I hate this movie because you're sitting here wanting her to go on this revenge tale and kill these motherfuckers. But what the movie turns into being is this. And I get the message. That's one thing I do want to also point out. I get the message. That's not me not understanding what she's going for with the messaging of this movie. That, revenge is wasteful. It corrupts. And you just got to find grace by, letting, God and nature and other, things taking care of that situation for you. But that shit do not work for this movie, man. It worked for some of you, but it didn't work for me. I came to see this woman go on a bloodshed, and she killed one officer of that group and completely lost her goddamn mind and started to go crazy. She couldn't handle the shit. So then she runs into the nigga Billy. And sorry if that offends you, but I'm just saying, like, this nigga came in and hijacked the movie essentially, And the actor's killing it. You learn to care, like the technical aspects of this movie, like the writing, their development, it ain't terrible. Like the arcs, they make sense. God damn it, it's not what I want. It's like the dinner scene when he's sitting there crying and admitting like to what he's lost and how he feels about it. And like and now he's like having to sit here with essentially the people that have done this to him. But he has to also understand that, these people ain't got no say either because they're in the midst of all this shit going down. Just like Claire, she ain't black, but she was thrown right into this shit just because, of her class status. So trust me, I get the messaging and what everything this movie and the story is saying. But man, the marketing, I'm telling you, marketing can make or break things. And when you make it seem like this is going to be a I spit on your grave, bloodshed, revenge tale of this woman going back after these group of men that completely assaulted her in the worst way and while she was being assaulted. I'm going to keep bringing this up. You're going to hate the fact that I keep bringing up the fact that she was raped for about 5 to 10 minutes. And this entire time, her motherfucking husband had to sit there and watch. And then he got shot and killed. And then that newborn baby had to be killed right in front of our eyes too. And we get no motherfucking payoff for it. That's my motherfucking problem with this movie, y'all. That's why I will never watch The Nightingale again. Because then the story turns into, we got to see this nigga come in. Guess who kills the British officer? The fucking slave, the dude, the guy we end up running into. That nigga. I don't care about Billy, y'all. I don't give a fuck about Billy. I'm sorry. I want to see her do it. You know, it's kind of funny the way the British officer dies. He's sitting there getting some pussy, and then, you know, the homeboy kicks down the door and completely spears that nigga in the chest. You know, and it's just to kill it so quick. It's just nothing, man. You know, and then that happens, and then you see homegirl walking out on the beach, looking at the sun rising, or whatever shit is happening with the sun in the water. You know, it's just, I will never watch this movie again. The trauma you put her through, the trauma you put me through, god damn it, and none of it paid off. None of it. All right. You know, if you guys are looking for a I spit on your grave revenge type of tale, pun intended, go watch the movie Revenge. That has a great fucking third act finale where that girl goes in and the main villain is also going in as well. Go watch that. But, you know, if you're more into art house, art piece, you know, then this is for you. But I love, you know, The Babadook is one of those things where it's kind of like that. It's kind of like Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween, or The Thing, or Trick or Treat. You know, these are movies that you watch every October. Every time October comes around, you watch these movies. October 31st, I literally always watch Halloween. Maybe I'll switch it up. Maybe I'll watch Rob Zombie's one Halloween. Maybe I'll watch the classic one Halloween. Maybe I'll watch 2018, the other one. You know, I'll switch it up. Maybe I'll do H2O. Who knows? Or maybe I'll do number 2. It don't matter. Oh, this is one of these things. The Babadook is one of those movies. Every October, it's getting watched. The Nightingale, I will never watch again. Technically, it's astounding. The cinematography, the lighting, you know, the acting, and the writing. Again, most of it is just my expectation. But even knowing what the movie is and the messaging, I still don't want to watch it again because I don't want to see that scene again. I don't want to see that scene again knowing that the payoff I want is not going to come. And I'm not sitting through 2 hours of that shit. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. This was a shorter one, y'all. Like I said, it's only about 13 minutes, 14 minutes. I'm going to get into some more videos here soon. I want to knock out some more. I need to get back on the roll. It's been about 4 or 5 days since I've uploaded. And I just, you know, I got to keep it consistent. We cannot lose consistency. This is how you grow as a person. And this is how you further yourself with your talents in your career. Whether you want to be a content creator or you want to start producing your own content, that's going to be something I start talking about, because one of the pieces of content that truly made me want to get into YouTube is gameplay commentaries, like OGC nanners, like just throwing on some Call of Duty, Halo, any type of game, and just me talking about ordinary life, my life experiences, and giving out advice that's, as the Hodge twin says, it is professional, but that shit is unlicensed. So if you go out and use my advice and something happens, don't run back to me with that shit. You guys stay safe, keep pace, have faith out there. Like, comment, subscribe, hype the video up for the algorithm, and I'll catch you. By the way, did you like The Nightingale? Tell me if you did. You know, I'm not going to hate on you. It's an open space down there in the comment section. I allow all types of things. I'll reply to you. If you're going to talk shit, I'll talk shit. If you want to just discuss, I'll discuss. Come on back. Peace.